watching? Are you watching this? Are you watching this? Yeah. Are you watching this? No. You need to get with it. Are you watching this? We on a TV shit. Are you watching this? You don't wanna miss. Are you watching this? Stop canceling our shit.
Howdy, Ellen.
Hey.
Welcome to Did You See That episode.
Every time you say it, I'm just like, did you see that? It's in my mind. Great.
This one we're going to talk about, this was my idea, was surprises. It's TV shows that we watch that just kind of surprise us.
Yeah.
Ones that we thought about a little bit longer than we thought we would, or didn't think we'd like, or just walked in and couldn't stop watching.
Yeah.
Randomly. And what made me think of this, so I'll start off with the first show, and I actually watched this last week, and I didn't mention it because, anyway, is Minx. Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay, I started watching it on Netflix, but it was originally an HBO show and then moved to Stars.
Okay.
Yeah. The summary, or a little bit background on it, that's on Wikipedia. It says that Minx is an American comedy television series created and written by Ellen Rappaport, and it stars Ophelia Lovibond and Jake Johnson.
Okay. I feel like this was it on Hulu?
Maybe for a while, or maybe it still is on there, because again, it was on HBO and Stars.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, for HBO and later Stars, it aired from March 17th, 2022 to September 8th, 2023.
Yeah.
I was just flipping through Netflix and I saw it, and I've just, once I finish a show that I'm like really into, just on the hunt for something I just want to watch. And I started watching it, and I watched both seasons in like 48 hours.
So you really liked it?
Yeah. It
Okay.
was it the best show I've ever seen?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. But it was very clever. It was cute. It was funny.
Yeah.
There was good character development.
Yeah.
The story carried itself enough where you wanted to see what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
The premise of it is, it's in the 1970s. A young feminist, she either is from LA or moves out to LA, and she wants to start her own feminist magazine. So, but then she gets paired up with Jake Johnson's character, and he is the owner and producer of Dirty Magazines. And so he tells her that he'll make her magazine happen. And yeah.
This is a great premise.
Yeah, it was very cute. It was very cute.
Was it a drama?
Comedy.
But was it half hour?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's also what made it so easy to watch.
Yeah. I have heard of it, actually. I just saw the picture. Yeah, I have heard of it, but I've never watched it.
I will tell you,
Okay.
there were a lot of penises.
HBO. Stars.
A lot.
Okay.
Because she does end up making the feminist magazine, but it is still, it's like a dirty magazine for women. And so there's like a centerfold, and there's multiple episodes about making the centerfold. And I mean, they show how they're shooting it. They show finding the models. And every time you see that, it's just out there.
We were just talking about penises.
Yeah.
What show was that?
I don't know.
Dang. And we were like, that's a lot of penises.
Yeah, but I think this is the most.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Look at that.
Yeah. It was all different kinds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. But that's the only warning. I at some point was like, I just don't need to see anymore.
Honestly, yeah, I have my thoughts on penises, but we'll leave that for another podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, let's save that for later. Okay, what do you have?
Okay, I'm gonna go with Big Boys. I talked about it earlier this year. I found it on Hulu. It was a British TV half-hour comedy with a little like real life aspect, like drama into it too. I really enjoyed it. It was about like a closeted teen going off to college and then living with, it was just all that stuff, and I really enjoyed it. It was it's kind of like it was about the person who created it. It was his own personal story. So I feel like when TV shows get made that way, it's just so hard for it to be a miss, because I think they take great care of doing it more, and yeah, I just enjoyed it.
Did the creator act in it as well?
Jack Rook, no, he just did voiceovers.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I'm overcompensating. He was in it, but yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I never finished that one, but I did like it because it had one of the actors is the guy from Dairy Girls.
Yeah.
And I just think he's really funny.
He is.
The next one that I did is The Resort. So it's on Peacock. It's just one season. I think it really was a limited series. I don't think that they anticipated making more than one. And I have talked about it before. It was one of those, I started it and I finished it.
Yeah.
Within 24 hours.
Yeah.
That was kind of actually my criteria. It was like, what shows did I just consume the most?
Yeah.
And that was one of them.
That's funny.
The premise of this one is that Noah is played by William Jackson Harper, and his wife, Emma, is played by Kristen Milioti. Good actors, do a fantastic job.
Yeah,
They're vacationing in the Mayan Riviera for their 10th anniversary. Noah has been content with life, whereas Emma feels like their marriage isn't advancing. They are then pulled into an unsolved mystery of two missing persons from 15 years ago, which tests the resolve of their marriage.
Okay. That's Peacock, right?
Yeah, and it becomes more sci-fi as the show goes on.
Oh.
Because the mystery that's surrounding it is kind of mythical.
Okay,
like a mythical thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Out of this world. Okay.
There's this concept in it that they talk about, which is called brain leakage, and then that's part of like the sci-fi part, the mythic part.
Okay.
And the guy that mentions it, it's whenever he like has to scratch his ear all the time, and at the end another character starts doing that, so they think that like that's been passed down or he's been exposed to the same thing.
Okay, yeah.
But then whenever my ears itch and I scratch them, I'm like, is my brain leaking?
That's funny. I like that actually. All right. I have that on my list, so I'll probably check it out.
Such an easy watch.
Yeah. All right, my next one. This got canceled this year.
Boo.
I know, but I really did like it, and fuck them. If they cancel it, doesn't mean we still can't like talk about it and adore it and all that stuff. So Butterfly, it was on Prime Video. It was a spy thriller drama, and it was a Korean American like TV drama, and I just really enjoyed it. I think it was a cool premise. I liked the different cultural aspects of it being shot in Korea and Asia and Japan also, I believe. And it was familial, like with the dad and the daughter. I think it had really great twists and turns. Very easy, 6 episodes. I have no idea why they didn't renew it. It's stupid that they didn't, but it was a show I really enjoyed this one.
Did it feel like there was room for the show to keep? Okay.
100%, yeah.
They left it open.
They didn't leave it too open, but there was so much story that could be like flushed out of there still, yeah. And yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that is one I'll have to watch.
Yeah.
I put The Comeback. So that's the one with Lisa Kudrow. She actually is one of the creators of the show, along with Michael Patrick King, who is the creator of Sex and the City, which is wild because if you watch the show, this is the opposite of Sex and the City. It is cringe. Maybe it's cringe comedy, so maybe it's not. What if Sex and the City is cringe comedy and they just don't call it that, and we're missing the point? I mean,
there are aspects of what Carrie does, and they all do. They all do. It is cringe as fuck, actually.
It's like if you think about it.
Yeah, but it's sad.
Yeah,
and I think that's the part where it's like less comedy.
Yeah. This one is. It is hard to watch. It took me a while to get into it, but once you do, it's so clever. The acting's really good, and I think too, when I'm thinking back on it, the final episode was perfect. Especially the culmination of it, and the fact it was canceled after the first season, which was in 2005, and then it was picked back up in 2015 for that second season, and now it's going to be picked up for a third season after it got canceled again.
Yeah. And
so I think they are doing such a creative job with the premise, because in the first season, it's about her in a reality TV show. They're filming, a crew's filming her to put out a show.
Yeah.
And then the second season, she's hired somebody else to do it for her, to put together a show about her. But then it ends up being like backstage footage for a show that she does. And
Yeah.
and it's just so good. You just get past the first couple of episodes and how much it hurts watching it, because it's not very funny the first little bit because the cadence is weird. The jokes they're just not flat out jokes. They're usually pointed at Lisa Kudrow's character,
Yeah.
but like in a mean way.
Yeah.
And she's not laughing.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah. But then when those things keep happening, you're like, oh, I see why this is funny.
Yeah. You start to understand the humor.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole shtick.
But it takes a little bit to get back in there. I was trying to think of if there was anything else in the synopsis that I missed, but it definitely is worth watching before it comes out next year.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I probably will check it out. I'll try to get through season 1 and then see how I feel assess.
I think if you can get past season 1, I really think you'll want to go to season 2.
Okay. You're very confident. I like it. I'm going to go with The Haunting of Hill House.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought about putting it on my list as well, but I was not that surprised by it. I was actually a little disappointed, and then I was only surprised at the end because it got a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay. I put it on here because I just haven't watched, I guess, like a scary TV show like that in a while. I think that's also why I checked out Evil, because I was like, I kind of like this genre, but I didn't want it to be too creepy. But yeah, I enjoyed it. The Haunting of Hill House, we've talked about it before. It's about a family who moves into a haunting house. Their mom ends up going psycho within it. And 10 episodes, 1 season. Great TV show. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I liked the ending a lot. I liked how they finished the story. I just thought the build up to the story was
Weird for you? Like each character had their own backstory?
yeah, and it felt a little flat to me for whatever reason.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't pinpoint exactly what it was about it, but
Yeah.
but when they had all the stories converge is when it got really good.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
The next one that I put was Three Women. This one is the American television limited series based on the book by the same name.
Yeah.
Have you started reading that book?
No, I still have it sitting on my, I've had it for a while. I think I've had it since 2021.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, well, do you read one book at a time?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm realizing that I used to do this a lot. I usually read 2 to 3 books at once
It's crazy.
because I struggle with reading if it's a slower book. Like that Mr. Ripley, I only read that one and it took me forever to get through it because it's just a slow-paced story. It's not a page turner.
Yeah.
So I like to have like one of those kinds of books and then an easy book. So right now I'm reading a book that's called How to Stand Up to a Dictator, and it's great. I'm really loving the story, but
Sounds slow.
it's slow.
Yeah, it sounds
It's
juicy.
more captivating than I thought it would be,
Okay.
but it's still
Is it fiction?
no. It's
Okay.
it's kind of autobiographical of this lady named Maria who's from the Philippines, and she like started the CNN headquarters in the Philippines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then alongside it, I started The Running Man and finished it because that was like an easy read, and it makes me feel like I'm not sludging through
Yeah.
a super slow book.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't remember why I started telling you that. Asked you about this book, I guess.
Yeah. I was listening. I was in it.
I just started talking. It was really good though. I knew nothing about the show when I clicked on it. I had never heard of it at all. But it has Shailene Woodley.
Yeah.
And I like her more than I think I do.
Yeah. When I was watching, All Her Fault with Dakota Fanning in it, I was like, I feel like they're very similar.
Yeah.
And I feel like Dakota could have gotten a lot more of Shailene Woodley's role.
Yes.
And I wouldn't have been mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I could see that for sure.
Yeah.
But she's a writer, and she is told to write a book that she needs to focus on the husbands to find out why they cheat. But then what she ends up doing is she meets these three women that are in, I don't know if they're all together in this one women's group. They have this weird doctor that they're all patients of. That part I got confused on. Anyway, she meets these three women that are going through these life-changing events. They're becoming more themselves, really. And she also kind of is at the same time.
Yeah.
And it was just, the three stories worked so well together without being the same. You know, because you're just like three women, I think they're all married and they're going through challenges in life. And you're like, oh, how much could you do there? But they do a really good job. And the acting was really good.
Do you think it felt like the book would be slow?
No. I think there's enough going on with the characters. I'm sure the chapters are probably character based because the characters do know each other, but they're not like a friend group.
Got you.
So there's overlap with them, but they're separate stories.
Got you. Yeah, that's why I have not picked it up, because every time I read the back and I'm like reminded of what it's about, I'm like, it just seems slow and I'm not in the mood to like, drudge through that right now, so I'll pick you up later. And it's been 5 years later.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't read the book, so cannot attest. But the TV show did a good job.
Yeah, and I think it was a limited series, right?
Yes. We don't need to go back to those.
No. Okay, I am gonna do Interview with the Vampire. Because I was talking a lot of shit about the show before. I tried it once or twice before. I tried it again finally, and I really liked it. And I think it's a cool premise. I think the historical part of it is also very cool. And I love how they acknowledge how America was back then too, with racism and all, and sexism and all of it. And I think it's just a well done show. It's not a period piece, but what's it called? The set is really cool. The costume design's really fucking cool. Yeah,
did they win an award for costume design?
I believe they did, yeah. And yeah, it's just a great show.
I'll need to go back to it.
You do. I'm like still with season 2. I am not rushing to finish it, but season 1 is very solid. You will enjoy it. Yeah, just stick with it for like 3 episodes.
Yeah, I only got through the first 2.
Yeah.
So I'll get there. Similarly, I put Evil. I was so pleasantly surprised by how much I ended up liking it once I got into it.
Once you went to season 3.
Yes.
So yeah.
It wasn't, not even that I didn't like the premise. I don't know what really didn't hook me on the first episode. It's the first time I watched it.
Yeah.
But
maybe it's different too. So I feel like it's weird to get like, you need to be in some sort of, I don't know, to get the feel of it. The premise of it, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it takes a while to build that universe. For you to feel comfortable in it. Yeah. Like you're not working to understand just the characters in themselves.
Yeah.
I'll read the premise, because again, the premise is what really is the most fascinating.
Yeah.
It gets a little repetitive, but I'm fine with it. That's what makes it fun to watch.
Yeah, that's what makes it procedural.
Yeah. It says skeptical forensic psychologist Dr. Kristen Bouchard, played by, I think it's Katja, probably, Huber's Dutch, Catholic seminarian David Acosta, played by Mike Coulter. He's training to be a priest. That's part of it. Or an exorcist. He is an exorcist, right?
He is just training to be a priest, and he performs exorcisms. For the church as he's like going through his thingy.
To become.
Yeah.
I see. And a skeptical technology contractor, Ben Shakir, played by, I think it's Asif Mendivi. I don't know.
We love him, though.
Yes. They're hired by the Catholic Church to investigate purported supernatural events. As time passes, the three find their personal lives increasingly intertwined with such events and with individuals behind some of the incidents, such as Dr. Leland Townsend, played by Michael Emerson, and a rival forensic psychologist who is obsessed with Kristen and her family.
Yeah. It's great. I think it's really cool having like the skeptic, the IT, he's also skeptic, but then what are people who don't believe in religion called?
Atheists.
Yeah.
Or agnostic.
Yeah. And then the super religious person, and they're all working together. And I think that's also really cool to see on TV in this made up land of demons.
I like the will they, won't they aspect of Kristen and David, but also...
Why the husband?
Yeah, that's what I just don't understand why they threw the husband in there, because he's not even really part of the show.
They could have killed him. She could have been a widow with 4 daughters, or I don't know. I love the daughters. I think
yes, I like that daughter household vibe. Yeah, because also he's trained to become a priest, so like that in itself makes it an issue.
Yeah,
like you have your drama there.
Yeah,
your
exactly.
problem. So I don't know
why I don't know. Honestly, it's the only thing about the show that felt off. Yeah, in the premise of it.
Yeah, and I thought, because it started with season 3, episode 9. Her husband is also gone in this episode, and in the episode they keep talking about her mom keeps asking the girls like, "Oh, when's your dad gonna be home? When's your dad gonna be home?" And they are like, "Oh, tomorrow. He's supposed to be home tomorrow." But I'm in season 1 and 2. He comes back.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
So he's still around in season 3.
He's still around in season 3. Damn. And honestly, the reason why I'm taking my time with season 2 is because I'm like, why is he so? What is going on with this storyline? I don't like it. I really don't.
I mean, maybe they're divorced by season 3, and he's just like...
I think that's the only way it can go.
But I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
We'll see.
But I am thoroughly enjoying watching it.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
All right.
I have only watched one other franchise, like fully. I've watched like episodes of all the others, but fully like from season 1 to season whatever of Potomac. But then I did Salt Lake City. This was my second one, doing it from season 1 to I think they were on season 6. I will confess. So what I did is I watched like the first 3 seasons fully. And then that was like the height of the drama. And then for 4, 5, and 6, I watched the first episodes, the middle, and then like the last 2, and then the reunions. Because it was like at that point, I know the girls, the drama, like if it's not good enough, I'm not going to stick around for like these little, catty drama bits within it. Because always at the end of the season, where it all blows up, and that's the main point. So that's what I did for the last 3 seasons.
Okay, so you are caught up with the show?
Yes,
okay.
It's been my life.
I do struggle with the idea that you think it's okay to skip episodes. But but the way that I watch TV.
No. I'm not skipping the first 3 seasons.
Go back though.
No.
You're just skipping episodes
of like the later seasons where it's like,
Can you claim that you've watched the show then?
100%. Yeah. Yes, because foundations, I feel like people have lost like the importance of foundations. And starting with season 1, following to season 2, you're building the foundation of the show within your heart with these characters. And that's the main point. And now wherever it goes, it's like, at least I know where they started. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I get your reasoning. It doesn't compel me enough.
Well, clearly you keep doing this shit. One of these days. That's when I'll know this podcast is completed. When you shun the idea of starting a TV show.
I never will. I've decided. Because again, you did shame me about it. And I did, I kind of stopped doing it. But I realized that that's the only way that I'll watch some shows.
Yeah, that's interesting. And we still haven't had anyone come out agreeing with you or saying they do that too.
But I need to remind you and the listeners, if you think about it in this context, it also makes a lot more sense. Before, when you would be on TV and you turn it on and you go to the channel, sometimes if they had a marathon playing, you start season 2, episode 5.
Sure.
And you watch it.
Yeah.
And then you would try and find the box set or whatever on
Netflix.
It this way.
I
have once.
Okay.
Because that's how I started watching Mad Men. It was on AMC. I think I was sick or something, and I just started watching it. And it was season 5 because the last season I think was coming out. And I was like, oh, I really like this because I didn't like season 1. And so then I went back and I rewatched all of it.
Okay, I think maybe you have said this, but my thing is I've never like started a show at season 1, not liked it, then seen like an episode on TV and been like, you know what? Actually, let me give it a chance again. I think.
But have you just randomly come across a random show?
Supernatural is how, like all those shows. Yeah, it's how I learned about them. And then I went back on the internet and I was like, let's start this from the beginning because I love what's going on here. Yeah. So I agree with that. But
It is, because how do you decide which episode you're going to just randomly choose?
Yeah.
And you just have to randomly choose one, is what I'm deciding.
That's a lot. That's a lot for me.
And I really don't, I've never specifically went and picked out an episode. It's always, I will just find it if it's already playing.
Okay.
Or like on the plane, they sometimes only have season 2.
Yeah.
And so I'll just watch, you know.
Check it out, yeah.
So
That's
I'll
funny.
just, it's just if that's what's available and I want to check it out, then I will, and it does not bother me.
Okay. Yeah, on the plane, I see that they don't have, like, for whatever season I need
And
to
you
be on.
don't.
I just don't. I'm like, nope. So that's so interesting that you do that on the plane. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Yeah, take it where you can get it.
you got to do what you got to do.
I get it. I do. Okay. Was that you or me? I'm so confused. No, that was me. Real Housewives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The last one that I have that's like a show that I just came across and I'm kind of became obsessed with, and specifically this year, is Taskmaster. I'd known about it, and I wouldn't say that like I'm not surprised now that I've watched it that I like it as much as I do, but I just had never given it a chance, and I'm kind of obsessed with it now.
Okay.
I'm just I really love it. The premise is you have Alex Horn. He is the Taskmaster's assistant, but he designs all of these tasks for the contestants to do. The contestants are 5 individuals, usually comedians, typically British, not always. Mae Martin was on there. Jason Mantzoukas has been on there.
Yeah.
There's been a couple other. And then they have usually 10-ish episodes, 3 tasks, and then one they do live on stage, like in front of the audience.
Okay.
But the tasks, it's hard to describe what they are because they're so absurd, they're so silly, but they look so fun.
Yeah.
Actually, I take that back. Example, one of the ones that Mae Martin had to do, the little letter, you open it and they read it, and it's unravel this a ball of twine, and who the quickest wins. But on the back of the task, it said the real task is put a neatly wound ball of twine on this pillow, like a red cushion.
Okay.
So everybody immediately reads the task and is just like unraveling, and then they're like, shit, now I gotta ravel it back. But if you've watched the show enough, you know there's always a loophole. You know there's a way to do it easier. And so Mae Martin's like looking around, and they're like, oh, is there yarn in the house? Because they do all the tasks in this random house that has a couple of rooms.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, I'll just go around and see if I can find another ball of yarn. And then they're looking, and there's a random drawer, and they're like, I'm just going to see if it's in there. And there was one. And so they're like, oh, done.
Wow.
So it's...
Yeah, so you're at an advantage if you've watched the show before and then you get on there.
I think so, but like I said, they seem fun, and I totally took that back because actually it looks like my form of torture because some of them are just so absurd. I would not understand what they wanted me to do.
Yeah.
They often only take the people 10, 15 minutes, and I'm looking at this, I'm like, I think it would take me an hour. Probably just to figure out what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, and I mean, do they look at each other? They're not.
You do it individually.
Oh.
Every once in a while, they'll do team tasks.
Yeah.
And there's 3 of them. Often when they do that, they are actually removed from each other. They're trying to like complete a task away.
Got you.
Trying to communicate in various ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I would panic.
I would hate to do it individually. Yeah, I would hate that. Don't put me in that position.
I think it would take forever.
Yeah, I
would
agree.
be so mad.
Yeah, I agree. I am definitely like, you know how people like think smarter or harder?
Mm-hmm.
I am harder. Like I work smarter or harder. I'm harder. It's stupid. I know it's stupid because there's a smarter way to do this, but I'm just gonna complicate it for no reason.
Okay, that's what Drake does. He'll be doing something. I'm like, there is such an easier way to do that, and I do always start off with probably doing it the hardest way, but as soon as I realize there's an easier way, And the whole time I'm doing it, I'm like, there has got to be an easier way to do this. And
Yeah.
I'm always just trying to improve it.
I agree with that. I do have that thought, but I'm still like stuck of like with this, doing it the certain way.
And what I think too, when I like, in theory, you do have an advantage by watching the show, but all the tests are always different. There's never been ones that are identical.
Got ya.
And I think you get in there and you read the task and it says fastest wins, and you're not thinking. You will see some of them though, when they're walking up to the task, they'll like observe their surroundings, because often it's like read the task and it's like go to the caravan, and then you go and Alex is in there. It's like what items were in the room, and however can name the most.
Yeah. Got ya.
And so,
Got ya.
but you
gotta be aware. Yeah.
but you just get in there.
Yeah.
I'd be so nervous.
Is this on YouTube?
Yes, it's
Okay.
on YouTube.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. Just
There's 20 seasons.
Task Master.
Got tons to watch.
Gotcha. I'm gonna subscribe.
And I think you'll like it. James, what's his last name? He's a British comedian, tall or red hair.
Oh, I know who you're talking
Aster.
about. Yeah.
He was on it in Ian Sterling, the announcer for Love Island.
yeah.
He was on it.
Okay.
Usually it's like,
There's Jason.
yeah, his whole goal being on that show was to just cause chaos.
Okay.
And they do most of the challenges in this house, and they have little Q&As on YouTube you can watch. The house apparently is kind of in shambles, and they also don't own the house. They rent it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
And this is filmed in
England,
UK.
yeah.
England, yeah. Okay.
And but then they have the challenges they do. Sometimes they're just like smashing watermelons like in the middle of the house, or like throwing eggs. And I'm like, who has to clean this up? How many eggs did you buy?
Yeah.
Like, how did you repair this?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna let you guys know how I feel next week. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
The first season that we sat down to watch and watched all the way through was season 19, the one with Jason Mantzoukas, and I do think that's a good one. Or the one with Mae Martin was also pretty good.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do season 19.
There was season 11, I think. Nobody was vibing. Nobody was having. I don't know, not know what it was, but I couldn't finish it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they have like a cast.
Again, it's the 5 contestants.
Yeah.
And they change every season.
Okay,
And then
so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The 5 is for one season.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and then you have the host is Greg Daniels, and Greg Davies, sorry. But all he does is just make fun of them and give out the points.
Okay. I'm very excited. I like this.
I think you'll like it. It's British.
Yeah. You know me. I love them. I do. I love their humor. Okay. I guess I feel like since you did a YouTube show, I'm gonna do one. And I think I told you about this show that I came across called the Kevin Lang Show. I believe it's Kevin Lang Show, and it's basically Kevin Lang and 3 other comedians, and they usually have a guest. And how I knew about it is Langston Kerman. He posted on his story that he was a guest like a month ago or something. So I was like, oh, let me check this out. And they get contestants, so let's see if I can see. So they got like a group of like 6 to 8 people, and then that one person in that group of people, they have to guess who does not belong. So it's like guess the.
Okay, yes, I have seen these. Those are good.
Yeah. And then was it process of elimination? They ask questions, the judges or whatever, and the contestants have to like answer, and then they have to catch them out on a lie, and then they have to figure out who the person. Yeah.
Isn't that the one where they like, I think that in one of the episodes they're trying to decide who's Hispanic, and there's one they're trying to like figure out who's black, but they wear these like body suits so you can't see.
Exactly.
And it's so funny.
So funny.
So funny.
There've been a couple they've done where it's like guess the baby, like the kid or the toddler. So they're like behind like a curtain, and then there's like literally toddler or kids, and then there's like one grown man and he does like a baby voice, and so they're asking the kids and they have to figure out which one is just doing the baby voice and which one is.
Whoa. That's weird.
And then they've done the animal as well, and I haven't seen the animal one too. But yeah, I thought it was a cool premise of a YouTube show.
One of them's Guess the White Girl, Siblings Are Dating.
Yes.
Guess the Lawsuit. I don't know if I watched that one. Yeah, I've seen a lot of clips on TikTok.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I like it. YouTube is also great. I'm not a YouTube person, but
Do you pay for premium?
you do pay for premium?
Do you?
No. Do you? You do?
Well, Drake pays for it because he doesn't really watch TV. We'll watch shows together, but he's watching his YouTube.
Yeah, I'm laughing because that's usually, men love their YouTube.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre to me.
And I told you, though, he's watching, like, late night interviews of his favorite celebrity crush. And he's watching...
He's like, I don't need ads on this shit. I need it, like...
Yeah, and he's watching fly fishing videos, and he's watching this British gardener. And I'm telling you, these are the most boring videos I've ever seen in my whole entire life. There is one guy called Bo Miles. He lives out in Australia, and he is like a marathon runner and a teacher, and he just posts these videos on YouTube. Sometimes of him running, sometimes just him working on his property. He has like a big plot of land. Mm-hmm. He's done some little challenges where he kayaked to work one time, only using one waterway, and he had to like carry his stuff with him because it was either really too dirty or had the water gone down. Yeah. And there's one where he did an interview with this guy, and he told him, "I'll meet you at the hotel. I'll pick you up." And he shows up in a tuxedo shirt and a wheelbarrow, and he's like, "I'm gonna run you to your next event, and you can interview me while we do that."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's watching all those. And so to have an additional user, it's like $5 or something. So, and it got me into YouTube.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because if I have to watch ads.
Yeah, it's a lot. It annoys me. Sometimes when I'm watching YouTube, I'm like, but then I'm like, no.
Have you heard the theory that one of the reasons that they're increasing prices is because they want people to go to the ad tier because that's actually how they make more money?
Wow.
Which
no.
I probably makes sense. Like they're realizing like, oh yeah, TV is just commercials.
Yeah, it is. It literally is. Then on the flip side, could they be doing it, like increasing the prices to make up for the loss of the ads ad revenue they're not getting?
Maybe, but I think it's the ads.
Yeah.
That just makes more sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, once you gave us streaming, once you gave us that defeat to the purpose of ads, and it's like from what's it called, plugging in the internet to your computer to Wi-Fi. Like we can go analog. I don't know, but we could go back to that. But the Wi-Fi is just unbeaten.
I'm trying, not succeeding very well, but I've set myself up and I'm working on it to have computer time. Like leave my laptop in my office, and when I need to do something, I go to my computer, like you would in 2000. Yeah, I do give myself some leeway with a laptop because I'm like, in 2000 we had laptops too, and you could go, but.
Do you have a desktop computer at your house?
No,
okay.
But I have like a monitor and stuff that I hook it up to. Yeah. So I just leave it there.
Yeah.
My little keyboard, my little mouse.
Yeah.
And same with my phone. Like I'm trying to like put it down somewhere and like just intentionally checking my messages to see and it being, because if you can just carry it around everywhere all the time.
It's the access is like what ruins us, right? So it's like the access to no ads is, you're watching something that's binged. Like that's when that term came about fully. It's because we didn't have to sit around and wait for ads in between shows, like, and throughout the show. So I don't know. I wish I had it in me to put up with the ads, but
I can't tell. How do I make a point? Do I make a point to not pay for ads because it'd be like, I'm not falling for your price increase?
Yeah.
Or do I watch the ads and punish myself? It's like, that's not fair.
It's not. And this is how they get you. It's like they either inflict pain on you or you're inflicting pain on yourself.
Yeah.
And you're stuck. What do they call that? Pandora's box? Something like that. One of them shits.
Schrodinger's? No.
No.
I did the other day. Drake, actually, I was watching, but Drake was sitting there, Evil, on the couch, and it was kind of just playing, and Netflix was like, hey, still watching? Rude. It's only after 3 episodes, like...
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, what it should do... Well, I saw a tweet about this. It was like, instead of asking, are you still watching, it's like, hey, did you turn over the laundry? And
That's what they should do.
yeah, or like, hey, giving you a 5-minute break to go do the dishes. Like, use this 5 minutes to go do
Yes,
something
do
productive.
something.
And I was like, oh, I guess that was kind of the like what commercial breaks could be used for.
100%,
And
yes.
so
I'm gonna go pee when
we're
this-
reinventing what has already existed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so true. Fuck, yeah, that's so true. What is the purpose of this podcast?
I ask myself that sometimes too, just to give our opinion and to hear ourselves talk.
And then to just be sad that things aren't the way we would make it.
Yeah, but I think part of the reason is to express our opinion and to remind people, because we've forgotten, and it's so easy to forget where we started and where we're going. And again, it's not an issue with where we're going. It's just we need to remember how we got here.
Yeah.
And if we want to continue to be here, because we can choose not to.
Yeah.
But we got to catch it on early enough as a society. I think we're kind of fucked with AI because the companies are already so
Invested.
in it, like.
Yeah.
But people don't really want it on all their interfaces.
No.
People want to use it themselves for conversations
Choose when they want to use it. I
Yes,
think it's being forced upon us.
and people don't want that.
No, yeah. And that's, yeah, I don't know. So it's like they're forcing us to either be all in or out. And so the people who are all out seem like stupid and unreasonable or whatever. People who are all in seem stupid as well. And there's no in between for this thing, for this tool, which I'm AI's biggest hater, but I do think you can apply it to things to, like, for it to be better.
Yeah.
I'm not fully against it, but that's my problem. There's no regulation around it.
Exactly. But we have the chance now because the internet, the internet is one of the most amazing things to be invented, truly.
Yeah.
But when it became we could take it everywhere with us,
Yeah.
and where it was less intentional.
Yeah.
You weren't having you didn't have your own personal blog. You weren't going to a specific website for things. When it kind of just became 5 websites and social media, that's where we started evolving.
Yeah.
And with AI, I don't think it's gonna happen, but it could if people got their heads together. We can use this moment to affect the way that it's used.
Yeah.
And how we consume it. There's room for that right now. I just don't think people
I think the
care.
window is like closing.
Yeah, and I
closing
don't think
for
people
us.
care.
No, I don't think they care either. And
They don't give a shit.
no, they don't. But that's it sucks. It really is heartbreaking because I'm like, dang guys, we used to. Again, we still had access to information. We didn't have like, you know what I mean? We still could Google it and get that information.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand. And you're still typing to get, an answer.
False information. That's the other part. Here's the thing: is it's false information. People are not checking to see if it's false because they don't have the skill set to check to see if it's false.
Yeah.
And that's even Googling stuff requires a skill set. Used to. The AI has fucked it.
Yeah.
But required a skill set to like be able to actually identify what was real sources and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that's being lost.
Yeah.
Which and so you're losing this idea of how to learn and search and investigate and form thoughts for yourself.
Yeah. And yeah, it sucks. I'm just gonna keep saying it sucks.
It does.
I do want to mention, and I don't know why. I mean, this episode is about whatever, but I have been trying to figure out how I feel about limited series because I think more and more are coming out.
They're taking advantage of us.
Yes, and I'm just. We probably should have a bigger conversation about it later, but it's starting to feel like, we had from 24 episode actual TV shows to then 15 at best now for actual TV like episodic TV shows. If we're going through like The Pit or something, I think Abbott Elementary, they do a good job. And then now we're getting limited series, and that's like 12 at best. But now it's getting to 6, I think 6, 8, 10, and I'm just like, I don't know. And then we're meant to form our opinion. I don't know. And I'm just trying to. So I've watched The Girlfriend, Black Rabbit, All Her Fault. I was listing down all limited series I've watched, and I'm like, but I don't know which one really stood out in a way that was like life-changing.
Yeah, that's a really good.
I enjoyed them, but I'm
Point.
like, you gotta leave the characters there.
Yeah,
And that upsets me a little bit.
I would say like maybe The Resort, but I don't know if it was intended to be a limited series. It might have been. but it was fine in one. There are some shows that it's like you really do. You only need one season.
Yes.
Some could do with more episodes.
Yes.
But not everything needs to be a limited series.
Yeah.
It's like if you really believe in it, invest in it more, and let's develop the world better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I don't know, this talk about AI and, you know, how things used to be, and having that reminder of how things used to be. The limited series, they're taking advantage of us.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way you put it.
I've been noticing it too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fishy. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then they'll just decide it's not a limited series and bring it back.
And then we're questioning if we're stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm not. You told me this is what the show was going to be, but you're just now milking it. Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, it's like they call stuff that, just be like, oh, because they haven't renewed it for a season 2.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't
So the reason behind it doesn't quite make sense.
I agree. But okay. That's all I had.
Yeah, I had some ones like from that I watched that came out this year, like The Rehearsal and Chad Powers, that surprised me. I liked more, but they also were like, well, The Rehearsals, that's a little bit of a different story, but didn't affect me, like really sit with me that long.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I enjoyed that more than I thought I would.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we'll do an end of year review, so we can mention those.
Yeah. Yeah. And I already have my list started.
Okay.
All right. Well, until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, boys.